Congratulations, Jonah's wife Allie birth first baby. Amber and TLC's gift. 7 little Johnstons. Congratulations are in order for Jonah Johnston and his wife Allie, as this fictional 7 little Johnston story imagines the couple welcoming their first baby. Fans who have followed the Johnston family know that major family milestones often bring excitement, emotion, and plenty of questions, and a first baby would certainly be one of the biggest moments yet. In this imagined update, Jonah and Allie are celebrating the arrival of their first child after a long-awaited journey toward parenthood. The news quickly becomes a beautiful family celebration, with Amber Johnston and the rest of the family becoming deeply involved in the exciting new chapter. For Jonah, becoming a father would represent a major change in his life. He has grown up in front of viewers, experienced the challenges of becoming an adult, and gradually built his own path outside his parents' home. Welcoming a baby would bring an entirely new responsibility. Instead of thinking only about his own future, Jonah would now have another little person depending on him for love, protection, and guidance. Allie would also be entering a completely new chapter. As a first-time mother in this fictional story, she would be experiencing the emotions that come with welcoming a child for the first time. The happiness would be enormous, but so would the responsibility. Together, Jonah and Allie would need to learn how to balance marriage, family life, and the demands of raising their first baby. The biggest emotional moment in this imagined story would be the Johnston family's reaction. Amber would be especially excited to become a grandmother. For a mother who has spent years raising her children, watching one of them become a parent can be an emotional experience. Amber would likely see Jonah's new role as proof that her son has entered another important stage of adulthood. The family celebration would not simply be about the baby. It would also be about Jonah and Allie's journey as a couple. Their relationship would now take on a new meaning because they would be building a family of their own. Every decision, from creating a comfortable home to preparing for the baby's future, would become part of their new responsibility. Naturally, fans would also ask the biggest question: could Amber and TLC have a special gift planned for the new parents? In this fictional storyline, Amber could surprise Jonah and Allie with an unforgettable gift designed to help them begin their life as parents. Instead of focusing only on an expensive present, the gift could represent something much more meaningful: a contribution toward their future, a beautifully prepared nursery, or financial support to help them handle the costs of welcoming their first child. TLC could also be imagined as celebrating the family's milestone with a special gesture. Reality television families often share important moments with their viewers, and a first baby would create an emotional storyline for longtime fans. However, any specific TLC gift or financial contribution in this story should be understood as fictional and not confirmed. The arrival of a first baby would also change Jonah's relationship with his siblings. The Johnston family has always been known for having strong personalities and plenty of family interactions. A new baby could bring everyone together in a different way. The older siblings could become excited about their new role as aunts and uncles. They might want to help with baby supplies, visit the new parents, and create memories with the newest member of the family. For Amber, having a grandchild could create another reason for family gatherings and celebrations. The fictional announcement would likely attract enormous attention from fans because viewers have watched the Johnston children grow from young kids into adults. Seeing Jonah become a father would feel like the beginning of a completely different chapter. But parenthood would not always be easy. Jonah and Allie would have to adjust to sleepless nights, new routines, financial responsibilities, and the challenge of maintaining their relationship while caring for a newborn. The most important lesson would be that becoming parents is not simply about celebrating one special day. It is about making thousands of decisions every day for the child's future. Jonah would likely discover that fatherhood changes his priorities. Things that once seemed important might suddenly become less significant compared with his baby's happiness and safety. Allie would also be learning how to balance her own goals with the needs of her growing family. Their first year as parents could become a period filled with unforgettable memories. The baby's first smile, first family photographs, first holiday celebration, and many other small milestones would become precious moments for Jonah and Allie. Amber's role could also become especially important. As a mother herself, she would have years of parenting experience to share. At the same time, Jonah and Allie would need space to make their own choices. The healthiest family relationship would involve support without taking away the new parent's independence. That balance could become one of the most interesting parts of this fictional story. Amber might be eager to help, while Jonah and Allie would want to establish their own parenting style. Ultimately, the goal would be the same, giving the new baby a loving and stable family environment. Fans would also wonder whether this fictional baby could change the future of 7 little Johnstons. A new generation would bring an entirely different perspective to the family story. Instead of watching only the Johnston children grow up, viewers could someday imagine seeing them become parents themselves. For now, though, the biggest message is simply congratulations. Jonah and Allie entering parenthood would represent a beautiful milestone in this fictional storyline. It would be a moment filled with happiness, family pride, and hope for the future. And if Amber really wanted to make the moment unforgettable in this imagined story, her gift would not need to be worth a specific dollar amount. The greatest gift would be her support, her experience, and her willingness to stand beside Jonah and Allie as they begin this new journey. The arrival of a first baby can change a family forever. It creates new responsibilities, new traditions, and countless memories. For Jonah and Allie, this fictional chapter would mark the beginning of their journey from a married couple into a family of 3. So congratulations to Jonah and Allie in this imagined 7 little Johnstons story. A new baby would bring a fresh sense of love and excitement to the Johnston family, while Amber's role as a grandmother would open another emotional chapter. Whether the future includes a special gift, a nursery surprise, or simply a family gathering filled with happiness, one thing remains at the heart of the story: